I think to me, it's all about the traditions that have kind of been passed down in my family. My grandparents are from Syria, Iraq, and Turkey, and they all fled their countries because they were persecuted for being Jews. But even when they were there, they struggled to maintain their Jewish identity. And so for the last thousands of years, my people and my lineage has been persecuted for the religion that they practice. My name is Leah Bed. My pronouns are he, him, his. I identify as culturally Jewish, not very religious. I didn't grow up very religious, and I am currently a fifth year, graduating in a month from San Diego State University. And my major is management information systems. And that's about it.
I'm Rabbi Shalom Bujna. I'm the rabbi at Chabad House near San Diego State University. I've been the rabbi here for over 20 years. Being a rabbi means being a teacher. It means to educate, to inspire, to mentor, and most importantly here, it's about sharing and bringing Jewish people closer to their heritage, to their culture, so that they could be inspired to take this on and make this a part of their life.
Hillel is more of a Jewish student center. They do high holidays, but they don't do daily services like Chabad does. They're not like a functioning daily synagogue. They're more to serve students' day-to-day needs, where Chabad is more around to serve students' religious needs.
Chabad is very unique because Chabad was born out of a desire to help share Judaism with another Jew, no matter their background, their heritage, their culture, whether they're religious or not, and that we are here to basically welcome you no matter where you come from.
I think people have this misconception that Hillel is this Jewish student space that's only open for Jewish students and that you have to be Jewish to show up. But like some of my best friends that I met here are not Jewish. And some of the people that came here and I guess had the biggest impact on the Jewish community were non-Jewish students. I remember coming to my first Shabbat dinner at Chabad, and I didn't know what to expect at all. And I walk into the room and there's probably 150, 200 students there. Everyone is standing up on the chairs, banging on the ceiling, going crazy, singing Shalom Aleichem. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what is this? How did I end up here? And so that's when I kind of met the AE Pi guys, and when I decided, okay, like I wasn't going to join Greek life, but I said maybe the Jewish fraternity is for me, and I definitely found my home there.
At San Diego State, we probably have the best relationship in America between Hillel and Chabad, and I think it's something we could be very proud of because it's something that not only I feel is the right way to go about it, but it's also something the students themselves wanted. The more Jewish things there is on campus, the more availability for students, it's going to be easier for them to take a part of. And so, we encourage students to go to both, and it's been really good for both of us, I think.
AE Pi has been a target of anti-Semitism a few times. I've had a couple people definitely say stuff here and there, and wearing AE Pi letters used to be a much bigger target than it is now. But this year it honestly has been on the rise. We had 3 instances last year where Chabad was vandalized, and I think this semester it's like November 1st, and we've had 15 anti-Semitic incidents occur on this campus. That's in 2.5 months.
Being from France, I experience anti-Semitism on a regular basis. One of the reasons that I immigrated to America is to have a family where my kids don't have to be spat out or called out a dirty Jew or attacked physically like I was when I was younger. A few months ago, I was just walking to synagogue with my son, and a car stopped by, and my son is 13 years old, almost bar mitzvah, and screamed, "We hate you effing Jews." And for him to hear that is something that I would never have expected would have happened in America.
Something that I've strived for since I've been a freshman here at San Diego State has been like advocating for Jewish students. And I think the way that I found worked best for me was just reaching out to other student leaders, bringing them to Hillel, bringing them to Chabad, and showing them what the Jewish culture is about. I'm just trying to make sure that there's proper Jewish representation because we actually have a decent amount of Jewish students at San Diego State. I don't think it's known how big of a population there is here. It's much bigger than other schools. You know, when policy is being made in regards to students as a whole, it's important that Jewish students are there and their input and their voice is being heard as well.
When you start finding that it's more important to be defined, not by what you do, but to start understanding that you are defined by who you are. Your mind is full with positivity, you're not gonna hate. That's the way to fight hate, is by showing more love. You push away the darkness by turning on the light, not by bringing more darkness to fight that darkness. Just one small candle. You see something that's wrong, stand up and speak. Have a little bit of chutzpah, what we call in Judaism. Because if you don't, then in a way you are a participant of the wrong that's happening. So Judaism is about being a light, but it's more than that. It's about lighting small candles. Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha is one of the major, if you want to know about Judaism in a nutshell, is love your fellow as you love yourself. You have to treat others with love and respect, but before you do that, you also have to love yourself first.